Hello again. What we're going to do right now is we're actually going to um, get these lions set up for their Voltron mode. So we're going to transform each one separately and go over the steps. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the green lion. Okay, so we're going to straighten it out. We're going to make sure that everything is back. We're going to push in this head. Okay, now what we want to do here is we're going to take this flap out. Okay, we're going to take that joint out. Do that again on the other side. So we move these legs forward, push this out. Okay, now for the back legs, we're going to straighten them out. Okay, we're going to lift these flaps out from behind like so. Now we're going to go ahead and do what we normally do with all the other Voltron toys that we're used to playing with. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Tuck in the feet. Now we're just going to go ahead and cover Voltron. Now there are some tabs, and they do peg in. Okay, so you have to find the peg. There's a little bit of wiggle room there. Okay, those are pegged in. Now let's go ahead and tuck these legs in. Okay. Actually, no, these stay like this, I believe. Yes. And you can see right there that they have grooves right next to the body where the edge of this joint and the claws will fit. Okay. Now we're going to bring these flaps down. We're going to see this little groove right there. Oh, sorry. It's out of focus there. You see the groove right there. Okay, great. Now here's the tab. We're going to go ahead and try to get into that tab and fold in. Same on the other side. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, I forgot to mention this cover slides up and down on this. Okay, same with the other side. Pretty nice engineering. Okay, now as far as the tail is concerned, we're going to remove this part. Okay, let's set that off to the side. Make sure you don't lose it. We're going to get this ready for becoming Voltron. Okay, so let's set that to the side. Let's go ahead and work on the leg. Okay, so let's just go ahead and tuck in the tail. Right, the tail is tucked in. Now, what we want to do here is go ahead and press the legs in. Get them ready for transformation. Let's bring the head up. There we go. Okay, so that's pressed in. These little bits here pressed in. Now, as far as the back of the leg, okay, go ahead and straighten out the legs first. You'll bring out this flap all the way. Now, once you have that, go ahead and tuck in the legs. Okay, fold in the foot. Okay. Now, once again, we have a tab right here. I don't know if you can see the tab. It's right here. And here is the indent, okay, where it will fit. Okay, press that in. Same on the other side. Sometimes you have to finesse it in there. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's in there. Okay, now there's also a heel spur, okay, that you pull out, and that's going to help our Voltron stand. Okay, so that's ready. Let's go ahead and do right arm. So once again, we're going to fold this weapon down. Let's take out this leg while we're at it. Okay, we're going to straighten these back legs out, fold these flaps out along with the hinge. Okay, let's fold everything in nice and neat. Okay, and let's get that tucked in. There we go. So if you've ever messed with a Voltron toy ever in your life, then this shouldn't be that hard. Okay, now once again, it's really important for me to stress that these joints, okay, that these flaps right here are very thin as far as the plastic is concerned. So be careful. Be careful. Again, you don't want to break them, because that's just ruining your $300 Voltron. Okay, and I'm sure if you go out and spend your hard-earned money on this, that's the last thing you want to do, is ruin your Voltron. Okay, let's go ahead and move this joint down. Set this to the side. Get the blue lion ready. Okay, straighten out these legs. Let's bring in that tail all the way down. Okay, let's move the neck up. I did something wrong. Okay, no, never mind. There it is. Okay. And look, you see how there's a space right here? And once you go right here, it should press in nicely, okay? So it sits flush with the body. Now let's go ahead and lift these tabs up and out on both sides. Okay. I'm gonna tuck this in. We're gonna tuck this in. Okay. Now also make sure that these legs are also nice and flush against the body, okay? Now once again, bend that down, look for the little tab. It's right here, right there. There we go, that one's all done. That's done. Okay. And now let's go ahead and prepare the black lion. Okay, so we're gonna straighten out our legs nice and straight. And these joints are pretty stiff on the black lion, which is good, I suppose, because the last thing you want is a loose black lion, which is probably the most important one, to have good, strong, tight joints. Now for this one, we're going to lift this tab here on the shoulder. Okay, and now we're going to tuck in the leg right here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Having a bit of a hard time here. Come on. There we go. So this one you just keep straight. There we go. And then same on the other side. So again, we lift this tab here, keep the feet straight, fold this back, and fold it over once more. We're going to rotate. That's a very satisfying click. We're going to go ahead and tuck this tail in. Okay. Now here you can take off this this section of the tail, or you can leave it on. It's up to you. I'm just going to leave it on. Okay. We're going to get these in position. Oh, it's beautiful. And now we're going to go ahead and get that ready. Okay, very good. Now One more thing for the legs, okay? So they have these two flaps right here. You're gonna fold that down, and then you're gonna tuck this one in, okay? You tuck it in until you hear a click. So it's ready to receive the Black Lion's leg. Once again on the blue, you're gonna pull this one back and out, and that one in, okay? So let's go ahead and start assembling Voltron. Okay, now again, cue the music in your own mind. There we go. It's pretty satisfying. Okay, let's go ahead and put in the blue lion. Now I'm gonna have to, whoops, please don't do that. Okay, I didn't lock it in the back, okay? So, okay, now make sure you lock in the back. Wow. I just dropped a tear from my eyes when that happened. Okay, what I was trying to do is I was trying to pull down this hip a little bit. Okay. So that I could angle his leg out and give me some room to work with the blue lion. Okay, there we go. There we go. Again, lock it in the back. All right, we'll go ahead and get Voltron in A stance. Again, these joints are really, really tight, so trying to kind of work with him for the first time is a little bit of a challenge, but I'm sure as you keep playing with him, everything will get much easier to use. Now let's go ahead and insert the arms. Okay, lower this. Okay, so there's your joint. I'll put this in. Give me a second. Why is it not going in? Am I going in at a right angle? I am. Okay, let me do this. Let me pause. All right, guys, sorry about that. Now, I have a bit of bad news. There seems to be something wrong with the arms where they're not engaging the locking mechanism. It seems that this particular system doesn't quite fit in this hole, basically. When I try to put in, I mean, I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to be, but I mean, I don't think it just comes out, but it won't engage any deeper. So if I keep forcing it in, I feel like I'm just stripping this plastic. So what I'll be doing is I'll be contacting Threezero by email to see if this is a common issue and if it can be resolved, because once again, it's not a cheap product. So these kinds of quality control issues should have been something that was addressed prior to them being shipped out. Now, hopefully this is just something that's on my copy of the product and not your copy. So if that's the case, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Okay, now just to go ahead and finish the transformation. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open up the ears. Let me adjust my camera here. Give me a second. Okay, let me go ahead and open up the ears. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and form the head. Okay, open nice and wide. Now, this has a really nice, beautiful piece of engineering. Okay, right here along the neck. Okay, now this is a spring-loaded piece that when you open up, recedes back into itself. Whoops, that's what I mean. That's a problem. So once again, hopefully you don't have those issues. Okay. No, let me try to get that. Now I've looked at the manual over and over, and there's no mention of anything that I'm doing wrong. So I don't know what kind of force it should take to press in, but believe me, I'm applying a fair amount of force and it's not snapping in. So I'm just assuming that something is wrong with the manufacturing or with the quality control. So again, I'll be contacting Threezero early tomorrow to see if something can be resolved. Okay, and let's go ahead and slide him back so that you guys can go ahead and get a good view of Voltron. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty nice. Okay, let me take this off so they don't fall, so I can show you. Let's bring Voltron up close. Okay, now there's his face, profile. Okay. Very nice, beautiful features. Okay, again, beautiful painting by Threezero. I mean, if you look at the head of the black lion, all those little details are just painted so crisply. And there's no sign of orange peel. Just beautiful, beautiful painting. Okay. Now there's the logo. And once again, you can see that the painting was beautiful. Okay. Now, as far as articulation, I can't completely show you articulation, but once again, you know, you have the head that pivots at the base of the neck. Okay, it is pretty stiff right now. He can look up, can look down, just about there, not too much. Okay, the legs go up. And that's on a friction joint. That's not on any kind of ratchet joint. Go back that much, which is pretty good. Okay. Now, as far as the knees are concerned, look at this. That's really, really nice. So you get nice, a little bit more than 90-degree bend at the knees. But then all these joints are friction joints. So I'm assuming with play after play, they'll start to the joints will start to wear down. It'll become fairly loose. So you know, treat it like a collectible, not like a toy. All right. And it's kind of bittersweet because of the issue with the arms, but there he is. Now, as far as how he stacks up against more recent Voltrons. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out a couple right now. This right here is the Bandai, the Chogokin Voltron, and you know, its heft is beautiful. It's a little taller than the Threezero. Okay, just by a scotch. Okay, and looks a little bit more robust, whereas this one's a little bit more lean. Okay, now again, you know, he's supposed to have the great articulation, but I just don't want to force anything in case I have to return the whole thing, and I don't want to damage it any more than it already is. So I will update this video and let you know what Threezero has stated, or whether they'll tell me what the fix is, or they'll send me a fix out for me to actually do myself. Okay, that's about it. Sorry I couldn't really be more thorough, but once again, these are things beyond my control, and again, hopefully you don't have the same issue that I had with these joints that aren't attaching for some reason. Okay, so take care, play well.